everyone. Today our topic for discussion is what is economics, its meaning and definitions. So my dear students, as we know that economics is a branch of social science. The word economics is derived from two Greek words, oikos. Two Greek words, oikos, which oikos means household, and nomos. Nomos means management. So in simple words, we can say that economics means the household management. Household management. So economics is a social science concerned with production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. So it's a social science. Economics is a social science concerned with production. It's concerned with production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. So economics is related to what? It's related to production, distribution, consumption of goods and services. Clear? So economics gives us tools. It gives us tools to understand how people produce, distribute, and consume goods and services. So economics, it gives us tools it gives us how people produce, distribute, and consume goods and services. Clear? So economics is the science of wealth. Economics is the science of. So economics is also known as science of wealth. Economics is also known as science of wealth. So this science of wealth definition, it was given by Adam Smith. So Adam Smith given this definition that economics is the science of wealth. Adam Smith, as we know that he is known as the father of economics. Adam Smith is the father of economics. Father of economics is Adam Smith. Scottish economist. In 1776, we see that he wrote a book, his famous book, Wealth of Nations. The Wealth of Nations is a famous book of Adam Smith, the father of economics. Clear? So we see that he says that he defines economics. It's a science of wealth. Clear? So this definition was given by whom? Adam Smith. As we know that he is known as father of social science. So according to this definition, we see that economics is the science. It's the science of the study of wealth only. It's the science of study of wealth. So it's only related to whom? It's related to what? It's related to wealth. It's related to wealth. Clear? So it's related to wealth. It deals with production, distribution, and consumption. This definition deals with what? It deals with production, distribution, and consumption. Clear? The problem with this definition is that it did not talk about the people who have no wealth, who had no wealth. So we see that there is a problem with this definition. There is a problem with this definition. It talks about only whom? Those who have wealth. Clear? It's not talking about those people had no wealth. Clear? So having wealth and not having wealth, it divides the society into two. Classes: rich and poor. Clear? So we see that that's the reason in early 19th century. We see that this Adam Smith, he was criticized. By whom? Adam Smith criticized. This Alfred Marshall, he criticized Adam Smith. criticized Adam Smith को, and his definition that economics is a science of wealth. Clear? And he says that Alfred Marshall in 19th century, in the early 19th century, he criticized Adam Smith को. He says that economics is a science of welfare. It's not a science of wealth, but it's a science of. So economics is a science of welfare. This definition was given by whom? Alfred Marshall. And he says that Economics is the study of man. It's a study of the man in the ordinary business of life. It's a study of the economics is the study of man. Study of man in the ordinary business of life. It examines how a person gets is how examines how is it examines how a person gets his income and how to invest it. Clear? So we see that in 1932 in 1932, L. Robbins, another famous economist L. Robbins, he defines economics. He says that economics is a science of scarcity and choice. Science of scarcity and choice. Science of scarcity and choice definition was given by L. Robbins. So what is meaning by scarcity? For example, अगर आपके पास scarcity simply means that we have unlimited demands. हमारे पास unlimited wants होते हैं. We have unlimited wants but limited resources. Unlimited wants, limited resources. So demand and supply. हमारे पास limited supply. Limit supply क्या हमारे पास limited supply है, but demand क्या है? Unlimited. So scarcity means that we have unlimited demands, unlimited wants, but limited resources. Since we are unable to have, clear? We are on everything. We are unable to have everything in life. We desire. So we must make choices. On how we will use our resources, on how we will use our resources. For example, there is a scarcity and choice means, for example, आपके पास choice है. You have टीवी भी लाना है, मोबाइल भी लाना है, तो choice है ना टीवी और मोबाइल. So अब क्या है? नीड है टीवी की भी, मोबाइल की. So but there is not availability of source. आपके पास पैसे नहीं है. पैसे आपके पास इतने हैं कि आप एक ही खरीद सकोगे. Then आप क्या कर सकते हो? There is a choice. That's the reason we see that according to L. Robbins says that economics is the science of scarcity and choice. Scarcity means that we have unlimited demands, we have limited resources, but unlimited demands, unlimited wants. If we are not in a position to satisfy our demands, then we make choices. तो फिर हम क्या करते हैं? Choices. Clear? So we will use our resources in such a way that we fulfill our this ड्रीम्स ऑन दीज रिसोर्सेज कम है. इन रिसोर्सेज पे हम ऐसा यूज करना चाहते हैं रिसोर्स की कि हमारी डिमांड्स फुलफिल हो जाए. क्लियर? नाउ we see that this economics is also known as science of growth and development. Economics is also known as P.A. Simonson. So P.A. Simonson, an economist in 1948, P.A. Simonson, he defines economics. He says that economics is a science of growth and development. P.A. Simonson, he defines economics that he says that in 1948, economics is a science of what? It's a science of growth and development. Science of growth and development. Clear? So modern definition of economics is that economics is the science of sustainable development. The modern definition of economics is that economics is a science of sustainable development. Now modern definition. It was given by whom? We see that A.C. Das. The modern economist and modern economists, we see that they says that they start talking. The modern economists, we see that modern economists late 20th century, we see that they start talking about what? Talking about the future generation and protection of natural environment. So modern economists ने क्या किया? A.C. Das and other economists, clear? Modern जो हमारे आज के economists हैं, modern A.C. Das and other economists, they started talking about what? They start talking about the future generation and protection and conservation of resources. That's why we see that the modern definition of the economics is the sustainable development. Clear? Sustainable development. So we see that this was all about what? what is economics and its meaning and definition. We have discussed this. Clear? So economics, we see, as we have already discussed that the father of economics is Adam Smith. Adam Smith. So my dear students, वीडियो को देखने के साथ साथ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलिए। और दूसरी बात, वीडियो सेक्शन में, कमेंट सेक्शन में जरूर लिखिएगा, क्योंकि आज मेरा पहला वीडियो है इकोनॉमिक्स के बारे, इकोनॉमिक्स पे मैंने पहला वीडियो बनाया। सो होप है आपको अच्छे से पसंद आया होगा। और दूसरी बात यह है कि कमेंट सेक्शन में जरूर लिखिएगा।